every single other operator or every conference that I'm going to right now, someone will always have a slide and saying there's a record amount of debt coming up due, blah, blah, blah. And I've been seeing this slide from 2022, from like the
Yep.
end of 2021, and it just keeps getting pushed back and pushed back. I've had some personal experiences where not my loan, but I was trying to acquire a loan. And then when I've had conversations with the lender, they just admitted we don't know what to do in this situation. So there's going to be kicking the buckets. They're going to go deals in auction. What do you see to the people that are hearing, oh, the greatest deals are coming? They're right around the corner, whatever it is. What do you say when you hear something like that?
Like anything, it's a mixed bag, right? There's definitely some truth to that. We looked at a portfolio of 12 deals from one operator about 2 weeks ago. Every one of those deals was upside down, meaning in terms of they didn't have enough cash flow to pay the mortgage, and they were going to be lucky to sell it for enough just to pay the debt. So they're going to lose 100% of the equity. And like the offers we put in were actually below the debt. So in order for that to work, it's going to have to be a short sale. So those deals are definitely starting to show up. There's going to be more of them coming. There's been a lot of extend and pretend, people raising extra money just to pay the mortgage for a year. And it always takes a while for market, in this sense, seller mentality to catch up to where the market is moved to. So I do think there's going to be a lot more deals next year as more and more of these loans come due. However, couple mitigating factors is one, the banks that can do loan modifications we've already seen signs of them being willing to do that. So either they extend it for another year, they reduce the interest rate for another year, or do something to put the problem in the future. Another factor is I wish I was the only guy waiting for the deals and getting ready to buy them, but there's a whole lot of groups you may recognize like BlackRock and others who have billions of dollars who are just waiting for deals to start coming. And the minute one of those guys, the first one of those, they start putting their toe in the water, that's going to be the green light. And then all that money on the sidelines is going to rush in. To me, one of the main signs that we'll be at bottom is when you can buy a deal with agency debt at 70 to 75% LTV again. That's a sign that pricing and interest rates have basically come to an equilibrium where you can get standard debt. So, and then once that happens, I think it's going to be all in. The amount of deals, is it going to be like 2008, 9, and 10, where it's just like shooting fish in a barrel? I don't think so, but it'll definitely be more. The last year, volume's been only 20 to 25% of normal. And in multifamily, it's not like a single family rental where grandpa holds on to it for 30 years. Most of these things tend to trade every 3 to 5 years, maybe 7. And almost nothing's traded for the past year. So that doesn't take the deals permanently off the market. It just delays them. They will trade eventually. And yeah, I think there's going to be a whole lot more opportunity coming up in the next couple of years. I think it's going to be a great time to get started because there's going to be way less competition from other sponsors and syndicators and buyers in general. So there's going to be less competition. The deals are going to be better. And what you acquire the next couple of years down the road is, if you acquire the right property, you finance it, and you operate it, I really do believe it's going to be a good investment because there is a persistent housing shortage. It's about to get a whole lot worse, and that's going to set up the next cycle.